Gemini, welcome to Intuition Loading. This is a career reading, okay? So you want to check your chart and see where you have your career. That's the 10th house. You might want to check the 2nd house, the 4th house, and maybe even the 8th house, which is other people's money, okay? So let's look at what we got for overall when it comes to your pocket. Remember, energy could be on people, places, circumstances, or situations. If you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this may or may not resonate, okay? Let's see what we got here. For the pocket energy, career, finances. Show me what's going on when it comes to how Geminian energies are sustaining, okay? You have cleaned it up here with yin here. I don't feel like y'all doing much. You guys are number 21 out here. That's the world energy here. So you could be on a break right now. There could be a situation where you're in between jobs right now, or you're just tired of something. You could be, hey, Access, welcome. Thank you so much, too. I hope you are as well. You also could be getting burnt out is something else that I see here. I also feel like career and finances, money in general, may not be a big focus wherever you have this if you're at work, because you may feel like you need a break, okay? I definitely am picking up on an energy where people like, I need a vacation, okay? This weather could have y'all a little drowsy right now. I also have an energy of people feeling like they are reinventing themselves at work, rebranding at work. You guys could have a new manager, or again, you could be on your way to a new department or something of that nature if you have Gemini around your work house. So this could definitely, it's like a new era wherever you work. You know, it's a new way of working. It's a new team. It's a new manager. It's a new salary. It's something like that. There's definitely some changes that are taking place wherever you have Gemini around your money, okay? Remember, specifically check your 10th house, your 2nd house, your 4th house, and maybe even your 8th house, which is how other people are affecting your money. Let's get some just cards out. You'll never know a good thing here. So I feel like you may have some insatiable energy where it's like you just can't. Is that the right word, y'all? Shy is out here. Look, if you don't speak up about something, if you don't like get your head in the game, you know, you can't be a bystander. With this shy energy here, I feel like you could be like playing it low key at work. You know what I mean? Narrow-minded is out here. So you could have the attitude of like, this is just how things are. This is just what happens. So it's saying when it comes to your career, your finances, you need to like get more of a voice. Start speaking about what you do and don't like. Have some type of standards for how you're going to be working and what the workplace looks like for you. You need a script that's out here. You may want to go and look at policy and procedure and see how that works and what that looks like. Also with this yin energy, that's a feminine energy. So this is like saying, this is what I'll stand for. This is not, you know what I mean? Like, hey, that's not my workload. You know, I can't do that. If you are staying over, that could be an issue here where you're just like tired of doing it. You don't always have to say yes wherever you have this in your chart. You know what I mean? You don't always have to say yes. If you don't start saying no, and if you keep coming from this attitude of like, well, you know, they're the manager, they're the boss, you know how that is, you know, I don't have time for them, I don't play politics, you're gonna have to, you know what I mean? Don't hate the game, you know what I mean? But you gotta play, okay? Quality over quantity, and then you have wind air out here. So Geminian energy, I feel like you need to start thinking about what your career is doing for you and how you feel when you're at work. Is it your passion? Are you getting paid enough? I feel like a lot of people feel like they never get paid enough. Not true. You can get paid in more than one way than just money. How do you feel? Are you helping people? Are you doing something that you like to do? Are your co-workers pleasant? You know what I mean? You have to start thinking about your overall quality of life, not just when you go to work. You don't need to be going somewhere where you go in there and you hate it and you're ready to get up out of there. And one man's trash is another man's treasure. So what you don't want to do or don't like doing could be the very thing that someone is out here saying, I wish I could do that. That goes from etymology, which is the study of insects, to like janitorial. Some people think that that's a very easy job. You know what I mean? Accounting. I'm sorry, I just had to do something, and you got to just do it out here. I'm really just picking up when it comes to career and finances, that Gemini energies just have an energy of like, look, I just wake up and I just go to work. You know what I mean? I just work here. You know what I mean? This is what I do. I ain't really trying to push the envelope here. Because you're not really like a key player, wherever you have this around your career sector, this could be an energy where you're easily looked over, or where people may just want to, hey, Mimi, or where people may just want to feel like they can just kind of tell you what to do, or like speak on your behalf and feel like, you know, Gemini not gonna say nothing. I already know how Gemini gonna vote, right, Gemini? You know what I mean? Again, this is around your career and finances, so this is just at work. So when it comes to votes, you can end up being like the tiebreaker. You're the person that really don't want to say nothing. Really don't want to say nothing when it comes to money. You have episodes out here, and I'm invested. You may not special case out here. You may not love what you do, but again, you're not going to stop doing it. I'm invested. So this is a job you're not going to necessarily leave. And I feel like if you're not going to leave, it's not that easy for everyone. And everyone is not that strong, and everyone does not have that type of personality where they're going to bulldoze through. If you have Gemini around, your work, you can have a different sun, moon, or rising that's more shy is out here. So more timid, more so the backseat type energy. And in that case, I feel like you should just start maybe just participating a little bit more. I invite you to participate at your work and around the environment and the rules and the policies of your work. Whether it's just simply saying, you know what, today I'm gonna take my break at 2 o'clock. And they're like, no, 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 I'm taking my break, Gemini. You always go at 11. Okay, that's not set in stone. I got something to do. Maybe you're going to be the one to do something first this time instead of the last person. Maybe you're going to use your PTO. Maybe you're going to put in that complaint, or you're going to speak out at the company meeting. Maybe you're going to raise your hand this particular time. So that's kind of where I'm at. Anything else for Geminian energies? Anything at all? I'm going to ask a series of questions for Geminian energies when it comes to career and finances. Remember, I'm going to always keep it a band. But remember, I invite you to participate in your life. Use this energy to go and participate and to go and get to know yourself a lot better, okay? I'm not telling you what to do or how to do it. I'm just providing you some guidance so that you can move in a way that is more complementary to you, okay? Especially around your money right now, okay? So I'm shuffling up for the energies of Geminis, as above, so below, especially if you have it around your 10th house, your 4th house, your 2nd house, maybe even your 8th house, okay? What is she talking about? Get your natal chart. Know thyself to honor thyself. If you don't know how, email me. If you can't find it in this description, it's in one of these videos. And that's something that we can do together, okay? There will be a fee. It won't kill you. It won't destroy you. But I'm sure you understand, right? Let's jump into it real quick. A series of questions for Geminian energies. Let's start with, should they stay at their job? The King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you have an attitude when it comes to your work where you might be looking for something else, but you still kind of like not moving. It's just mental here. You got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So you may be thinking of a different job, a different company, a different industry, but at the same time, you still want to play something safe here. So this would be like, say you're in the warehouse industry, you may be thinking about doing something a little bit more like administrative, something a little bit more white collar, but you don't know. In the meantime, the forklift job is paying the bills. So you kind of like thinking about it, but you're not staying here. You might be looking at some jobs on Indeed, but you're not really in, you're just scrolling right now when it comes to should you stay or should you go. How does your job feel about you? Two of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. When it comes to Geminian energy and career, your job loves you because you're going to work. Okay, you're fun, you're easy to please. I feel like when you do say something, it's not much. You may know how to talk to people. Not surprised, it's Gemini, right? You know how to talk to people so that you still feel like they feel like you're easier to get along with. You're pleasurable, right? And you're going to work. They can count on you. Is this a good fit for you wherever you are currently? The Sun, the Five of Pentacles, and the Moon here. It looks like it's a good fit, but it feels like something's missing here, but you haven't put your finger on what's missing. That goes back to the beginning of the video where I was saying I was picking up on more like burnout. Maybe you need a vacation, a break. Maybe you're overworking yourself, but you don't want to say anything because you don't want to ruin that. Like, I'm the cool person. You got shy out here, but you'll never know a good thing with episodes, and I'm invested. You have to know that you're worth a vacation, a break, your PTO, being sick, whether you have this in your chart here, okay? But I feel like you are just like the model worker here where you have Gemini in your chart. Do I see more money coming up for you? The Wheel of Fortune, the Star here with the King of Cups here. I don't necessarily feel like you have a problem with the money that you're making. It's not a money thing, you know what I mean? I feel like you make enough, you know what I mean? It's it's cool, you know what I mean? It'll do. It's not super terrible here. If something changed, that would be great. I feel like something could be under review here with the Star out here and the King of Cups. One way or another, you feel pretty good. Do I see a let go happening in the future? I don't see necessarily a let go, but be mindful of like being written up or having a communication. But really, I'm not even picking that up. I do see that your management may want you to be a part of a conversation or to get your opinion on something, even though you're not a manager. You know what I mean? This is like you like being a right hand, where they might be like, know what? I got a decision to make, and Gemini is cool as hell. So Gemini, what you think? You know what I mean? So just be mindful of how you're communicating because people do care about your opinion. This goes back to all the other readings I've done. Y'all just read the titles. I just got done 3 days ago, the Gemini reading said your name was good. People trust you and what you have to say. You know what I mean? You show up, you good people. You may have some episodes or whatever, but for the most part, you're solid, okay? Anything unexpected coming up at work? The Emperor, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. You may be invited to a party. You may be invited to your manager's house. I just said that though. I feel like you may be like the right hand man of the manager. Like they may be in your ear. You on good terms with your boss. They may even, y'all might be cool, like close. Y'all might start doing stuff outside of work. You may be invited to their home or vice versa here. 11 of Cups. 11 cups, that's the 2 of cups all together. So when it comes to the Emperor here, literally making some type of invitation or offer to you, it lines up with all the other energy. Again, energy can be on people, places, situations, or circumstances. It's in the chart. I enjoy what I do for y'all. I love y'all. I love how we're breaking it down and still getting like one universal piece that you can depend on no matter what we're talking about, from work to relationships, and that's how it's supposed to be. Remember, it's going to change. The wheel going to keep turning, and I'm going to be here to continue to keep a forecast for you. In the meantime, y'all, 6 of Wands, congratulations. I love you. This is what I have for you, Gemini. With career, I'm going to go do your opposite, which is Sagittarius. And until we meet again, keep growing.